And good morning from Bangkok, Thailand. Hope you all have an amazing day. Today is actually going to be a fun episode. I just heard something yesterday, and it kind of fit really well with a discussion of minimalism. And I thought you guys be interested in hearing this because this is really cool. But at the same time, I want to first thank Flexor 6 Fitness for buying me coffee. That was so nice of you. But the topic of today is a good topic, and also it started with a kind of question. And the question is, how much would you need to have to make you happy? And that is a question I think a lot of people don't think about when it comes to trying to gain money, gain wealth. And at what point in time would enough be enough for you to be happy? And then the comment that I saw, or kind of like the point that someone made that kind of fits in really well with this kind of question is, if I were to give you a place, let's say in the countryside, a home, and also utilities paid for, and food paid for, all your living expenses, kind of like just to kind of, live well, and you didn't have to work. Would that make you happy? Think about that. Oh, wonderful iced coffee. Yeah. I never thought about, everything that I had when I was living in the States. Did I have everything I needed to make me happy? And I think I did. Especially living a minimalist lifestyle like I did. I felt I had everything I needed to make me happy. I had a home. I had a car to get around. I had a television that I watched from time to time. I had food that I could eat and clothes to wear. And yeah, I think I had everything I needed. But let's say you were to answer that question and say, Griff, that is really not enough. You need more than that to be happy. You need more than that to, live a good life. And I would ask you, what else do you need? And is the other stuff that you would need to live a good life a want or a need? I think with our society, and I'm referring to more of the American or Western society, we've come to think that we have to obtain all the stuff to be happy. And the reason why I'm bringing this up now is because I spoke to you guys, briefly about the minimalism and why I'm frugal. Is I was thinking a little bit differently from that of the typical, Western world, so to speak. I was looking at the world or life more simplistically. I love simplicity. I love it where things are simple. Life is simple. I love to reduce my stress. I love to reduce my worry. I don't like to worry. And by me having less stuff to worry about and to live a simple lifestyle, I think I was happy. But that's just me. And so I thought this question was really kind of interesting because I never really thought about it. Could I live a simple lifestyle without having all this stuff and be happy? And then some of you would say, Griff, I saw your frugal episode and you traveled, and that made me happy. Yes, it did make me happy. And let's say, hypothetically speaking, change the scenario a little bit. Let's say you could have, an opportunity to travel also, and buy whatever you wanted to buy. Not just have all the simple stuff of food, shelter, and whatnot, but let's say you could buy whatever you wanted to buy. But let's then change it a little bit and say you can buy whatever you want to buy and travel anywhere you want to travel and see the world and do whatever. But that's under the condition that you cannot post anything on social media. And you cannot tell your friends and family about your experience of traveling or the stuff that you have. Would you still want all that stuff? And would you still want to travel to all those places? That question really kind of got me thinking, wow, that is so true. Have we got hung up on the idea that we are doing things like travel or experiences in life, or are we buying things and wearing things and driving things for the mere purpose of trying to get other people's attention, to get other people's admiration, praise? Now that really got me thinking, wow, that is so true, I think, to a point. And I think with this kind of way of thinking, whether it be for, all the stuff you have, or the the things, bucket list items that you want to do in life and travel and do all this stuff, are you doing it for the right reasons? Are you doing it for you? Are you doing it for you so you can be happy? And if you were to not do these things and not, have to post these things on social media, would you still be happy? I think that this kind of question really kind of sets the tone for how much is enough for you to be happy. I would encourage you to try it out. Make a list and see how much would you need, whether it be a home, car, your clothes, your personal stuff, or even maybe like having like a hobby or having Netflix. But how much of that stuff would you need to have to make you happy? And then ask yourself, if that's all you need, why do you need all the other stuff? Whoa, right? That was deep. I heard that and I was like, you know what? That is the true idea of minimalism. And the stuff that just clutters your life outside of the things that make you happy, that is the stuff that you can get rid of. Seriously, that was so wild. If you look at your life and can say, I'm not going to show anybody my life, would you then cut back on what you spend? Or do you spend based upon what you want to show your friends and family or the world about your life? Because ultimately what you're saying is you're letting other people dictate your happiness. And I would hope that would, not be the case. But that was just an interesting topic. It kind of fit really well with the minimalism and frugal episodes. And I thought, you know what, I have to make this episode and talk to you guys more about it and see what you think. Would you be happy with less? And if so, why are you not living that lifestyle right now? That's a question that I ask you right now. And leave a comment below. Let me know why you're living the lifestyle you're living right now. If you could be happy with less. So, but that's it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. Also, feel free to comment below. Always appreciate your opinions. Stay positive, and we'll see you back next episode. Bye-bye.